protests became violent some 2 weeks after Freddie Gray was arrested in this West Baltimore neighborhood. The worst of it came after the official protest on Saturday that evening, focusing on Camden Yards, the baseball stadium. We were at the gates with protesters as they moved from City Hall to Camden Yards, confronting police who had gathered there behind barricades. Several police officers and their cars got stuck in a large throng of protesters who were yelling at them. They were becoming more and more aggressive toward the police. The police then backed off, pulling their cars out, and finally began to get reinforcements in there. That's when the scuffles really got underway. Once police and the protesters were separated there on Howard Street, right near Pratt's, there were several police cars parked along Howard Street that the protesters just had their way with, busting out windows, the lights, opening the trunks, and at one point, one of the protesters picked up a police hat from out of the patrol car, put it on his head, standing on the patrol car, and the crowd went wild. It was after that incident that things got really tense. The police officers coming at the protesters very rapidly at first, all the way up Howard Street, and then they formed up a line, all in their riot gear, backed up by horses as well, the police in helmets and shields and batons.
At the end of March in Memphis, Tennessee, garbage workers, who were mostly black and grossly underpaid, were out on strike. The Kerner Commission had just released its famous report, warning our nation is moving toward two societies, one black, one white, separate and unequal.
These men who were really at the low rung on the totem pole just got tired of being treated less than men. And if you notice that sign they had, it didn't say peace, it didn't say freedom, it didn't say justice. All it said was, I am a man.
But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly.
Martin Luther King, the nation's preeminent civil rights leader, came to Memphis to express moral support for the men on strike.
Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest for right.
On March 20